Well, if you plan on flying SAA at the end of this week, you may want to start looking at Plan B. Trade Union NUMSA and the South African Cabin Crew Association are threatening the mother of all strikes come Friday. The unions and airline have reached a deadlock over wage increases and looming retrenchments. The strike could mean or spell disaster for the national carrier, which is already running on empty. eNCA business anchor Rofhiwa Madzena has our report.
And the South African Cabin Crew Association will be embarking on a strike this coming Friday. This as SAA management as well as the unions have been unable to reach an agreement when it comes to the wage dispute. I've actually got the SACCA president with me now who will give me the details of the strike and some of the ways in which it may be avoided. Many thanks for your time this afternoon. Let's perhaps start with whether or not there have been negotiations, or how have the negotiations gone when it comes to the wage dispute, and are you willing to work with SAA management to perhaps come to an amicable resolution and perhaps avoid the strike action on Friday?
Yes, I think before we even deadlocked formally in the main bargaining forum, we were at pains to get South African Airways just to come up with a better offer that we can actually take back to our members. And we were very arrogantly told, there's nothing, this is it, we're deadlocking. So we are always willing to engage the company. And as long as they give us the offer that we can take to our members that is fair and equitable and reasonable, we are here, as of now, willing to talk to SAA.
What is the offer that you have asked for from SAA? And the reasons is probably that they don't have the money to give it to you. What is the offer?
Well, you know what? That argument of they do not have the money does not work. Reasons being, the pilots have received a 5.9% increase. Regardless of how it happened, they received it. And they are currently paying them. Our 8% that we are demanding, is a fraction of what the increase of the pilots costs. I mean, we are not at war with the pilots. We're just saying what you do to one hand, you do to the other. So treat us equally and give us an 8% increase. The average cabin crew member is earning around 15,000 rand, 15,000, which is equivalent to an average increase figure of a pilot. Not okay.
Talk us through some of the conditions that your members work in, and whether or not they've been seeable changes in terms of engagement in trying to improve those conditions.
I think we were getting somewhere with the ex-CEO, Vuyani Jahan. I think he had a clear plan that we all bought into, which we understood and that we were all driving to. Hence, we're willing to say, let's just take it easy and work to achieve this plan. But since he was allowed to just, walk out and not, with no intervention from either the board, not real intervention from the board or the minister, we are back to square one. We are worse off than we've ever been. So conditions are not okay. Morale is at its lowest it's ever been. So this is why we need to fight not only for our increase, we need to fight for a corrupt-free board, a corrupt-free management, so that SAA can get to where we need to go to. It's the only way we're going to get it right.
And then how many members are set to be part of the strike on Friday? How many are you expecting?
I mean, jointly with SACCA and NUMSA, that'll be around 3,000 members. So it's quite a big amount. It's not first prize. We would never want to purposefully and unthought, just go into a strike without thinking it through properly. But we've thought this through, and it's the right thing to do. It's unfortunate that it has come to this. No one has called us. No one has tried to engage with us. So we're going out.
You've heard those pronouncements there. The strike is definitely happening unless those crucial conversations between SAA management as well as the unions take place. Unfortunately for the members, we are going into a festive season, so this is a dire sacrifice that they will be making.